Monday morning and I'm going to the grocery store. I was almost halfway here and then realized that I forgot to get coffees, or to like get coffee to bring with me. I usually bring in like a travel mug. So luckily Pete's is on the way and I got Pete's coffee. I always dislike getting coffee at a place because they make it so hot. Like I can barely hold the cup, let alone drink it. And then I gotta like hold it while I'm in the grocery store. It's kind of annoying. I probably should have thought about that. Got it afterwards, but that's what happens when you don't have coffee. Your brain is a little, and it was kind of just a hectic morning altogether. So yeah, on to the grocery store. Leaving the grocery store, we didn't get a lot this week, so it makes it a little easier. The cart's not as heavy. It has this really small wheels in the front that can't go over any curb or like bump or like even like the cobblestones of like the crosswalks. So it makes it super difficult to push. It makes it super difficult to push because you have to kind of like hop it over all of the bumps. So the lighter it is, the easier it is. If I didn't have to go to Jules, I probably could have just carried it all in bags, which I prefer. I keep trying to get Whitney to buy one of those wagons, but I don't know where we would store it. Well, I'm headed back home now. I'm gonna unload these groceries and then head right back out because I have a dentist appointment at noon, so don't have a lot of time. Probably eat a snack or something, maybe drink some more coffee, but yeah, just back to the house. So I'm home now, letting Gertie out on her evening walk. Whitney went to go get her hair appointment, so I'm just like walking Gertie out basically just when I got home, and then I left with her. Gertie didn't really get to go outside much today because I was gone and Whitney was busy with work. So I'm letting her out longer walk now. So problem with now is that there's a lot more people out and loud cars that Gertie does not like. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe she'll get used to it. Come on. Come on. So I guess she got enough of her walk and she was ready. She like jumped up on my legs. She wants uppies. So I don't think I'm gonna carry her the whole way back inside, but at least I'll carry her back to the sidewalk. Sometimes it's funny. She wants to go long and then sometimes she's like, nope, I'm done. I've sniffed enough. Maybe she's hungry too, so I don't know. Back inside for dinner time.
Wish I had brought my sunglasses. The sun is out full force. It's nice and warm, so it feels good outside. I am on my way to some intense wind. I'm on my way to get my hair cut. It was not a great day today. I know Chris was having a rough morning. I had a rough day at work. Like, it has been a Monday. We'll just say it that way. I will be glad to put this day to bed and start anew tomorrow in hopes that it will be better. Almost wish I didn't have to go get my hair cut tonight because kind of just, I don't know, want to like sulk in my misery of the day. But, you know, we have responsibilities. So made a commitment. So I'm going to get my hair cut now. I do think I'm going to have her add bangs. So we'll see how that looks. Haven't had those in a while, so we'll see. Hopefully I like it. Okay, out of my haircut, heading back home. So got the bangs now. I think I like them. And we've added a little bit more layers to my hair. I haven't had like actual bangs in, I think since I was in like 6th grade. I don't know, it's been a long time. So it'll take some getting used to. And then she was like, now that you have bangs, we actually do like a complimentary bang appointment halfway through, because I was like, oh yeah, I guess these are going to actually require some maintenance, which is, you know, not something I'm used to because I am pretty low maintenance with my hair. So it will be unusual having to go a little bit more frequently. I might have to take up learning how to trim them myself, because having to go in really frequently is not going to be something that I want to do. I'm pretty good at going like 16 to 18 weeks between haircuts, so bangs is going to make that difficult for sure. All right, what do you think of my hair?
It's very different. You look totally different. It changes your whole like your whole face.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, I think I like it. I did find out about the maintenance of the bangs, and I don't know about that, so we'll see. But I also think it'll be interesting to see them like grow a little bit longer, like, you know, like if,
yeah.
I don't know, like curtain bangs, is that what they're called?
Yeah,
They're
but
like,
I think they have to be like a lot longer, so.
Maybe, yeah, weird for an interim, but yeah, I think I like it.
Yeah,
It's nice to do a little bit of a change.
Yeah, I definitely think it's funny that you just asked me like last night. You're like, do you think I would look good with bangs?
Well, I had a hair appointment coming up, and I was like, now's the time to make the decision.
Yeah, but like you didn't even really talk about it. You just did it. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that's typically how I do things with my hair. I'm like, what do you think about this? Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning. It is Tuesday. Heading into the office today. It is like my first day doing my hair on my own, obviously, since I just got it cut last night. And that's always like a gamble. You're like, am I gonna be able to do it? I don't know. And I'm not really very skilled in hair, so I can blow dry, and that's about it. So got out the blow dryer this morning, did my very best, and I think it's all right. It is a very humid day, and it rained a little bit this morning, so that always, you know, comes into play. So we'll see what kind of curl it decides to have by the time I get to work.
It's Tuesday. I'm out taking Gertie out for her morning walk. There's landscaping people here in Salty Park, and she's super interested in them. She's like, wants to be like, what are you doing? You're digging up dirt. I don't know. She's like, keep pulling. I'm trying to get her to go on a walk, but she keeps pulling towards them. So the sun feels amazing today. I kind of want to stay out here, but I'm working on finishing up last week's Chicago Chronicles. I had to add some animations and some music over some of the like kind of montage-y parts. One of the reasons why we started doing the Chicago Chronicles is just because it's a very easy thing to do. You know, if like we have an idea that we want to go somewhere, we don't really have to make a whole vlog about it. We can kind of just tack it on to the week in the life, and just kind of show what it is like living downtown Chicago. So that was our plan, and I really like it because it's like gives us an excuse to kind of pick up the camera every day and kind of just show, you know, how we handle things, how we go to the grocery store, you know, just letting the dog out. Simple things that, you know, you don't really think about when you're living in until you live into a big city, and it's kind of like a little difficult, and not difficult, but just different than what we're used to. So
Heading home from work now. It's a really beautiful day. I think it's about 50 degrees, so appreciate that. Another busy day at work. I got fare for lunch, which is one of my favorite places. It's really close to our building. It's just like right around the corner. They have delicious food. It's so fantastic. And they change it up a lot. Like it changes kind of seasonally, so that makes it kind of nice too because it's always fresh. But they have these like harissa sweet potatoes. I never knew that I needed a sweet potato on a salad until I found fare. But it is fabulous. It's so delicious. It's like these like roasted sweet potatoes with this like amazing seasoning on it. And then you kind of like cut them up and mix them in with your salad, and it just adds like, I don't know, like a creaminess to it. It's really good. And then they had like kind of a beet radicchio and walnut mix too that I mixed in today. It's really delicious. So probably one of my favorite things about going to the office is getting fare for lunch. So I'm just walking by the post office now, and today is April 15th, so it is tax day. And I like happened to look in there, and there's like so many people in line, and I was like, oh my God, what is going on at the post office? But it is like the end of the day, like 5-ish o'clock on tax day. So I guess those are all the people, you know, running down to the wire getting their taxes mailed off. I was laughing out loud about that one. I was like, oh my gosh, so many people. It's wild.
All right, letting Gertie out for her evening walk. I finished up cleaning. I still have a couple of bits of laundry I need to wrap up, but did some editing as well. Just out here enjoying the weather, and she seems to be too. She's like, I gotta go. I just want to point out that the sky looks gorgeous right now. Clouds. It looks so cool with the sunlight hitting them like that. The skyline never ceases to amaze me.
Good morning. It is Wednesday. Just taking Gertie out for her early morning go out. Just got back from my run. Probably one of the last like cooler runs I'll have, because it's starting to have more warmer mornings than cooler, so kind of nice. It'll be in the 50s on Friday when I run, so that'll be crazy. So kind of just enjoying those last bits of cooler runs. I really like running in all of the seasons. There's things about running in the cold that I really love, and then there's things that I love about running in the summertime. So it's I don't know, it's always bittersweet, because you're like excited for kind of like some warmer weather, but you know, at the same time, like, I don't know, sad to say goodbye to that season. So yeah, working from home today. Oh, you want to sniff around, baby? Yeah, you can do that. I'm working from home today, so I thought I would take advantage of that, because my running mornings always take me a little bit longer, so I'd spend a little bit more time exercising in the mornings on the days I work from home, because I don't have my commute, so I don't have to worry about that. It saves me like 20 minutes every morning, which is really nice.
On my way to work today, you know, taking my normal route past the Art Institute. It's not as chilly as I thought it would be. It's cold, but it's not like it's too bad. The wind is not very high, so it's kind of like it's not too bad. Supposed to get a little warmer today, but not by too much. I think this week, now that it's getting warmer, we're starting painting, which it desperately needs to be painted down there. So at least painting is easier on your body than you know, construction with wood and building stuff. I've been really sore, so hopefully I can just grab a roller and go, but I think we still got a lot more to do. Maybe not a lot, maybe just a little bit to do, and move some stuff and clear out one of the containers. And I guess that the trailer is coming soon, so food trailer, food truck, cafe unit, whatever you want to call it. But I was telling Whitney on my way out, I'm like, I'm so ready to just be kayaking and not be doing construction work. It's just I'm ready to just be on the water.
All right, so it is time for Gertie's like morning walk. I probably won't do as long of a morning walk as Chris usually does, but I do have a break in meetings at just the right time, because that's like the perfect time for her to go on her morning walk, because he usually lets her out around 11:30, and it's 11:30. So we are taking a little bit of a walk here. Beautiful day, so enjoying the sunshine. It's just like there's a little bit of a chill in the air because it's like the low 40s, but it's sunny and really nice. So hopefully Chris is having a good day at work. I know he's kind of getting tired of the construction. He's ready to kayak again. But it's been nice that he's been able to help out and get some things done there on the river, just to prep for the season. They've been able to like kind of build some things and get things ready to go for the summer. But yeah, gorgeous day. So just out here enjoying some fresh air in the middle of the day, which is, it's kind of nice to have an excuse to step away from the desk. I'm really bad about sort of getting chained to my desk and then I don't leave for the whole entire day. And that's, you know, probably not terribly healthy. So it's good to get out a little bit. You find something, Gertie? You find something to sniff? The daffodils over here are in full bloom. So pretty. Oh, and there's some tulips in there too. Just kind of coming up. There's like one that's kind of budding. I think that's a tulip. Really pretty. Definitely starting to feel more like spring for sure. Love it. I'm also noticing how many leaves are suddenly on the trees. Like I feel like we were out here just, I don't know, a week ago and there was like nothing. And then all of a sudden it's like all this green. And then look at the flowers all underneath those trees there. Oh, it's getting really exciting. It's like definitely feels like spring is here. It's here to stay. Excited.
Leaving work now. It was a long day today. We did a lot of painting, finishing up some of the construction work. Basically done with most of the construction work, unless they add something else. But then it's just painting. We're ready. We're almost ready. I think I have a tour scheduled at the last Friday of April, which is it's daunting because I'm not prepared. I also have to study up my tour script, get ready because it's coming soon.
Good morning. It's Thursday, heading into the office again. I did Tuesday, Thursday this week. I got like 10 steps out the front door and realized, oh, I didn't bring my sunglasses. And I really want to bring my sunglasses because it's actually going to be really nice today. It's going to be like 60-something degrees by the time I leave work, which is great. But anyway, I got like 10 steps out the door, turned around to go back and get my sunglasses. And when I did that, Gertie like ran out the door after me. She wanted to go with me to work, I guess. So I was like, oh, no, get back in the house. Like, you can't come with me, silly goose. It was so funny. Okay, so one of my crossings that I make has a diagonal crossing that comes on from time to time, and it will say walk sign is on for all crossings, and you can cross like both streets, and you can also cross diagonally across the streets. It's like one of the only, maybe the only intersection in Chicago that's like that, but it's really fun. And every morning that I make it on the walk sign is on for all crossings, I feel like it's going to be a good day because I'm like, I made the walk sign is on for all crossings. It doesn't happen every single cycle, so it only happens sometimes. So it feels like you won the lottery when it does happen. Well, it happened this morning, so I'm like, it's going to be a good day. And then immediately after that, there's this guy that he's like a security guard for one of the buildings, the federal building, and I call him my good morning guy because all the days that he works, he always smiles and says good morning, like every time. Like the other guys that sit there don't ever say good morning, but he always says good morning. And so I made the walk signs on for all crossings, and then my good morning guy was working today. So I was like, it's gonna be a great day. I'm super excited.
Well, it's Thursday afternoon. I didn't vlog any this morning. I was kind of just zoning, doing my own thing. I didn't go to work today, but I'm out today on the first bike ride of the season. I'm sorry, Whitney, that you're not with me. I feel bad. I did think about waiting for you, but well, the weather was like 30 minutes ago when I decided to do this. Super nice, but then the sun went away, and then now it's like kind of chilly. Not too bad, but yeah, I'm just gonna go for an hour. I need to start exercising. Quit being lazy, get off my bum, and go sweat a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I didn't make it far on my bike ride. The lakefront trail was super windy and it was starting to get kind of chilly. So I only biked for like 30 minutes. But it got me really like pumped and like excited because I can't wait to go on more bike rides. So I'm gonna do some maintenance on my bike, you know, clean it up and stuff. I might even like switch over to my other bike. It's a little bit more comfortable. I can carry some stuff. maybe we can do some like picnics or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. The lakefront trail is beautiful, so I'd like to show it off.
I took the train home. It turns out I did not need my sunglasses, so I didn't need to go back for those this morning. It was a great day though, so that was good. Follow up on that. It was a busy day, but it was a great day. But it is a little bit rainy and kind of gross. It's like not really raining actively right now, but it's kind of like a very, very, very light sprinkle. But I just didn't feel like walking through it, just in case it picked up. So I went ahead and took the train. So I'm heading to the house now. Chris is going to meet me out front because it's time to take Gertie out for her afternoon walk. So we probably won't go too far since it's kind of gross out, but at least I'll get to go with her. It'll be fun. All right, it's perfect timing. I texted Chris when I got off the train, and then they met me out front. Gertie was so excited to see me. It took her a minute because she was excited because Benny, who's another dog in our building, was out there, and she was excited for him for a second. And then she saw me and she got excited. So
Really excited.
yeah. So here's wild because of the humidity. We probably won't stay out here too long. I guess we can make like a quick loop, but I don't want to get caught just in case it does end up raining. So we'll see.
So we just came back in from letting Gertie out, and she started doing this thing a couple days ago that I'm calling super zoomies, and it's basically where her hyperness is just like amplified, like times 100, and she like runs back and forth, and like the point to where like she's like running and hitting into the leash, and like she's spinning around. Well, she did it today, and it's raining, so she did it into the mud, so we had to give her a bath.
This is her second bath.
Yeah, so this is her second bath. She got some pretty muddy paws. She looks so sad. Her hair is pretty funny. Like it looks funny when it's wet.
She looks like Sir Didymus.
Yeah, I've always said that she does look like Sir Didymus from the Labyrinth. We need to find her a big sheepdog so that she can ride.
Right. Bath time done? Feeling better, babe? I think the water was a little cold too.
I don't know if any dog likes taking a bath that isn't like
yeah, even Riley, who loved water, hated the bath. It's like the worst. The worst.
They're just like, why am I wet in a white thing inside?
I know, I can't even swim.
Inside the house. The water running is loud.
This is the self-drying cycle. Like.
Yeah, we were noting about how fluffy she looks and how
She's
quick
so fluffy.
how quick she dries.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
dries so fast.
She's like her hair, her fur is pretty unique.
You're so funny. Oh, wow, that's some wild hair right there. Look at that.
On my way to work on a Friday. It's surprising. The guys usually don't like working on Fridays, but I guess it's so close down to the wire that they're like, we need to work as much as possible. The weather today is ridiculous. It's supposed to be like in the 70s. It's overcast right now, so it doesn't feel too bad, but I'm like, it's gonna get warm. I'm like, am I appropriately dressed? I'm wearing like work clothes, so not summer clothes. Tonight for dinner, we're probably gonna go out with Whitney's parents. We usually do that on Fridays, and they just got back from their huge trip that they went on. So we're excited for them to tell us all about that, but no idea what we're gonna eat, but I'm excited because we haven't gone out in a while, so.
Good afternoon. It's now Friday afternoon / evening. We're taking Gertie out for her, they're back there, out for her like afternoon go out. We're about to go pick up some food. So my parents are back in town. My parents actually had, they've been out of town for a few weeks and they're back. So we're gonna pick up some food and then head over to their place and visit with them. I can't wait to hear all about their trip. They went on their very first cruise. So I'm hoping that they loved it because I hope that they want to go on a cruise with us someday. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Sorry, I had to throw away Gertie's waste bag, and then there was a really loud siren. going by. Anyway, so they're back from their trip. I can't wait to hear all about it. I'm super excited. I've not checked in at all today because I have had a very, 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 very busy day at work. I was just in meetings all day long. I'm like actually sore from sitting all day. Literally just like, I'm excited to be up and moving around. So yeah, looking forward to be up and about for a little bit because it was quite a day. I'm probably gonna have to get some work done this weekend, just so I can be ready for next week because it's a very busy week next week too, of course. Hot Woks for a second time. My dad and I had to run back out because they forgot the Chris's orange chicken. Like something happened and it like didn't go through with the order. Thankfully, it's just down the road, so we didn't have to go very far. So heading back second time, then in for the evening. Happy Saturday. It's actually almost about lunchtime now. We are getting ready. Chris is in the shower right now. I'm gonna do a few dishes and then we are gonna eat some lunch. We are doing something new to us and kind of exciting today. We are going to go to Costco, which is for us something that we don't ordinarily do. We have been there just once before, not here in Chicago. It's been years. It's probably been like 6 or 7 years since we went. We attempted to go. A friend of mine had recommended this like grill thing. It was like a wooden like paddle to like scrape your grill. So we ended up buying one of those and we ended up buying a pillow and then we got out of there because we got so overwhelmed by it. But we watch a lot of vlog channels that do Costco hauls and like, I know you can get like some really great deals and I'm always like, man, like they have a lot of things that I really like. Like you can get like really good deals on like Bobos and like stuff like that I like to buy. So I told Chris, I'm like, we got to give it a try. The challenge for us is we don't have one downtown. There is not one close to us. It's like 2.5 miles away. There is a train stop pretty close. So I think we get off the train and just have to walk a couple of blocks. So it will be interesting because if there's a lot of stuff that we want to get, it will be difficult to get it home. Worst case scenario, we can Uber home. So we kind of have a backup plan. We are going to take our cart in like a big like IKEA bag and hope that we can kind of lug it from the train. So we'll see. I mean, if we end up liking it, I'm hoping that we can get like a day pass. I know we don't have a membership. Obviously, we at the time that we went the first time, we actually bought a membership, and then we immediately canceled it because we were like so overwhelmed. So I would kind of want to see if we could get like a day pass to just sort of like kind of confirm that there'd be stuff that we want. And then it's like, hey, if we want to buy some stuff, could we then buy a membership and then like kind of let it be a thing? Because if we could go out there like once every 4 to 6 weeks, it wouldn't be so bad. It just is kind of going to be a trek for us. So it'll be interesting. I will say we are probably going to vlog it separately because it will be quite an ordeal. It's going to be quite a trek to get out there. It'll be an ordeal to like walk through there. I'd already like told Chris, like we need to prepare ourselves now that it's going to be busy. It's going to be very full of people and we're probably going to take a long time. So trying to wrap our minds around that to get prepared. So probably going to be putting that in a separate video, because it would be a lot for our like just like weekly vlog. So more to come potentially there. All right. Dishes are put in the dishwasher. Got lunch heating up in the microwave. I have to ask Chris about this pickle jar here. He sometimes likes to save jars. I always rinse everything before I recycle it. So I have to ask him, is he rinsing it to recycle it or is he wanting to keep it? I'm not a keeper of jars typically, but that's something Chris does. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Are y'all keepers of jars or do you recycle them? Really curious. All right, we are waiting for the train to take us out to Costco. We did borrow my parents' cart, so we actually have 2 carts with us. We have our cart and my parents' just in case. The train station nearest to Costco is accessible. So there is an elevator, so we'll be able to get our carts up and down. That was the biggest concern, because this will be definitely interesting taking the train. Just got off the train. That was not bad. It was only maybe like 5 or 6 stops. What would you say it was, like 10 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 12, but it was nice.
So not bad at all. So far so good. We've got 2 carts with us, so ready for a haul of stuff. We'll see. Hopefully it goes well. We are back home from Costco now, taking Gertie out. It's been, what did we decide it was? It hadn't been that long.
Like 4 hours.
Been that long? So
if we left at like 1:30, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty long time for her to be out. What did you think of Costco?
Yeah, I thought it was nice. I definitely would like to have more of like an idea of like what we need.
Yeah.
Because it was like we were just like intentionally going there to see what they have.
Yeah, just kind of look around, check it out.
And then like also like now that I kind of know what they have, you can kind of plan to like we can kind of adapt what we need to fit that.
Yeah.
You know, like things that we normally typically don't buy, but because they have it there, it's like we might choose to start buying that or something like that.
Yeah, like the protein powder.
Yeah, or like even like the like frozen breakfast sandwiches or burritos or whatever, like things like that where it's like.
I think especially things for the summertime that will be easy.
Or like the chicken,
will be nice.
the prepackaged chicken, because
to
like
make some salads.
You kind of just change some of the things that we make.
Yeah, because we're heading into the busy season and things will get crazy real fast. Feels like the wheels fall off the wagon. Hopefully this will maybe keep us organized. When we were out here the other day, the daffodils were out and the tulips were kind of just coming up, and now all the tulips are, not all of them, but a bunch of them are up and out. So pretty.
Well, it's Sunday afternoon. We haven't really done much today. We did a lot yesterday going to Costco, but I'm headed to the grocery store to pick up a few things that we didn't get at Costco yesterday. So shouldn't be too much. I'm just gonna bring some bags. I probably don't need I didn't bring the whole cart, so yeah, not too much stuff. The weather today is it's like kind of meh. It's raining a bit. It's overcast. It's not terribly cold. Mostly I'm wearing the hat because my hair is kind of greasy. I haven't taken a shower yet, so I'll take a shower after I get back from the grocery store. But yeah, it's like not too bad. You can definitely tell that it's a little getting warmer because even the cold is not that cold. So today's not so busy as yesterday, but I still did go to the grocery store, and you know, you've been working and stuff, so.
Yeah, I did a lot of work today. I have a really, really busy week of work coming up this week. So I had a bunch of stuff I needed to do to get ready for that. So I've been like at my desk working most of the day, but I did get a lot of laundry done because we had tons of laundry.
We have the new towels and all that stuff too.
Yeah, we got new towels, which is really exciting. So. Oh,
I just thought of something when I got in the shower. We need new bath mats now.
I know. I thought about maybe next time we go to Costco. So maybe we can get it next time. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with us. We'll see you next time.